3, 2, 1.
Welcome, everybody. Northern Utah Jobs. We've got a big panel today. We have, of course, the co-host, Heidi Bencomo. How you doing, Heidi?
Doing fantastic. Steven, how are you?
Great. Then we've got the famous Eric Johnson, who's on the other side of the wall from here. How you doing, Eric?
That way? Yeah.
That way, this way. Then we have Landon Mays, the on-site manager over at Autoliv. How you doing?
I'm wonderful, Steven. How are you?
Wonderful. Sounds like you're in a bunker over there.
I am.
And then we have Atisha Hansen. Hi, Atisha.
Hello.
And our brand new on-site at Autoliv as well, Allie. How you doing, Allie?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So this is Allie's very first day with Elwood Staffing, and she's already jumping on Facebook Live. Major kudos.
High hopes for.
Atisha said she's done more Facebook Lives than half the region.
That was Heidi, actually.
All right, so we're going to talk about some of our openings. We're going to highlight a few companies right now since we've got Autoliv on sites here. We'll definitely highlight Autoliv among others. And we're also going to talk about why everybody here loves Monday so much. So we're going to start right after this intro. Are you ready? Hit it, Landon. One of my favorite things working at that's a good baseline, Luca. Woo! That was fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so Atisha, why do you love Mondays so much?
Because I get to come in and tell my girls about my awesome weekends and what amazing angels of children I have.
Wow, that was the biggest lie I've ever heard in my life.
Hey, I did tell you this morning I was very sarcastic, so did you not get that?
I must have missed that. Yeah, I wasn't listening. All right. What about Allie? Why are Mondays so fun for you?
Mondays are fun. It's a new week. You kind of can put off the old week and start a new one, and sort of like a fresh start. So I think that's why I like Mondays just as much as I do.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I just dread Fridays because I have to wait 2 days to start my week again. Sometimes I just decide to work all week, so it doesn't, and then my Friday is the next Friday.
I can't believe that you love Mondays this much. I don't know how anybody can.
I don't know. Landon, you're pretty convincing over there.
Yeah. Each Monday, I'm born again. I'm alive, and I'm reminded how lucky I am to have a job. So yes.
Hey, that's a very positive way to look at it. You could be just lounging around on a Monday.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be terrible?
Awful.
I'm like, that's what I do at my job anyway.
Whoa.
Send me to the Logan branch.
All right, Heidi, since you spoke up, why do you love Mondays so much?
I do not love Mondays, Steven.
Oh, okay. I thought this was about why we love Mondays.
No, I don't mind Mondays. They're not the worst day of the week. I would probably say Tuesdays are the worst day of the week, but Mondays are not terrible because I get to come in to the branch, and after spending a whole weekend without caffeine, I get to go over to Lips and get me a large cup of caffeine.
Heck yes.
Wait, caffeine?
Caffeine.
Who lives off of caffeine?
A lot of sugar, Steven.
Yeah. All right.
5 cups of coffee a day.
Eric, you look the most enthused about Monday.
Yeah, I have no particular love for Monday. I think we've worked together 3 years now, so that's not going to be a shock to you. I mean, Mondays they're good productive days. We get to start processing payroll, especially our customers that are also fighting through Monday with us and get us the information in a timely manner so we can get that process started. So I like the productivity of Mondays, but I have no particular affection for Mondays. So I don't feel the fresh start vibe that Landon and then I apologize. I already don't know your name, but that's
Allie.
okay.
Allie.
Sure. Allie. And Allie and Atisha, really? That's going to be.
Well, Allie. It's short for what, Allie? What's your original non-nickname?
It's short for Alethea.
Alethea.
Yes.
Oh.
It's awesome. Alethea, Alicia, Atisha, Alyssa.
Mhm.
There's a lot of us in
Yeah.
Elwood staffing.
I think I'm more appreciative that Allie goes by Allie than anything that has to do with Mondays. So
You know, I've worked with Eric for 3 years, as he mentioned, and I say he's actually Mondays. That's probably he won't admit it's his favorite day, but I can tell you he's his most productive and full of the most energy out of the week. Like Mondays, that's his day. That's when he gets his jam on.
this is a good Monday. We had somebody new start in our office today, so that was fun. That's always
Yeah,
That's
new
always
staffing recruiter. Woo, woo. All right, so I can see Jessica behind you, Atisha.
Yep, we just had someone walk in. She's getting her W-2. She's super excited.
Awesome. All right, so we are going to not talk about Mondays anymore because apparently it's a sore subject. Half of you love it, half of you hate it. I get it. It's a 50-50 split. Let's jump into jobs. We've got the Autoliv on-sites, brand new on-site, Allie and Landon, somewhat brand new. Let's jump into up north, Brigham City, Promontory. I'll let Landon take the lead a little bit, and maybe Atisha, you can jump in. So tell us, what are we looking for right now? How do people? What are we looking at for openings? Give us the good details: the pay, the shifts.
Okay, so in Brigham City, I have 26 openings. We are heavy on the graveyard shifts. We
It's
also
graveyard shift.
have, the graveyard shift's going to go from a 9:45 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Sunday through Friday, Sunday through Thursday.
Yes, Sunday night through Thursday morning.
Woo! So you get your Friday off, huh?
Yes.
Nice.
Then if you go to Promontory, we have 19 openings out there. 2 of those are kind of a new experimental thing, which could work for the college students. They're part-time. We have a part-time day. It's Friday and Saturday. It goes from 5:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. And then we have part-time grave, which will be a 5:30 p.m. to 5:30 a.m. shift, and that is on Friday and Saturday as well. And as far as the training goes, it's also on those days, so very convenient.
Sweet. How do you like having just your face highlighted in the whole screen there?
It really scared me. I was ready to just get off right now.
Okay, Tisha, do you want to add anything to what Landon shared with us?
Well, not really. Just if you want to work for a great company, Autoliv is definitely the place to be.
Did you know Landon didn't share any of the pay rates?
Oh my gosh. Well, I'll do that for him.
Good job, Landon.
That's okay. Like you said, he's relatively newer.
Hey, we practiced this before. You were going to handle pay rates, Atisha, and I just
Oh, yeah.
description. It's part of the script.
It's got to be the blonde. I forgot.
All right, Atisha, let us share the pay rates. That's a lot of people are looking for that as well, right?
Okay, yep. So for Brigham City and Tremont and also the Ogden Autolivs, they're all paying the exact same. Day shifts are 16, swing shifts is 17.28, and graveyards is also $17.28. Whereas Promontory Autoliv, they have 4 different rates of pay. Sorry, 3. I lied. The first rate of pay is the Alpha shift. That is the weekday day shift. That is $16.80 an hour. Then you got the weekday graveyard shift, which is $17.28 an hour. And then you got the weekend days and the weekend grave shifts. That's $18.74 an hour.
Nice. Show me the money. We're going to have Heidi a little bit later share a story about Autoliv and airbags. That's kind of personal for her. if you're still up for it, Heidi. Before we do that, let's jump over to openings in Ogden with Autoliv and ES Quality. Eric, that's you, my friend.
Yeah, so ES Quality is a sub-vendor at Autoliv. They do inspection, so the job duties are a little different. The work does not require taking a pre-employment physical assessment like the Autoliv production jobs do. Also, like I said, a little less lifting, a little less, they're not doing machine operation. You're literally doing visual and touch inspection of parts. So the pay is a little different because the responsibilities are a little different, but we do have days, swings, and graves openings. The other difference is we can do part-time, we can do 4-hour shifts or 8-hour shifts. So you can work the first half or second half of a shift or a swing shift or a graveyard shift. So if you're looking for like a 20-hour a week job, ESQ is good for that. Pay is 12 on days, $12.96 on swings, and $13.50 on graves.
Woo! How'd you like that solo layout there?
I've seen it before. Saw it in the mirror this morning. Yeah, so these jobs are, definitely have a little more flexibility. The Autoliv positions are temp to hire production positions. So, attendance is being tracked. It's all being looked towards being hired on at Autoliv and being full-time or full-time plus. We definitely can do full-time with the inspection positions. But like I said, if you're looking for something with a little more flexibility or a little more latitude, the inspection positions sometimes have that over those temp to hire jobs. So.
Great, thank you. And then we do have, just to highlight, we have openings just about in every facility, every shift. Great starting pay. If you're on the day shift, you can make $16 an hour for most of the facilities. Out at Promontory, I think it is an A shift. You can make how much, Atisha?
You said A shift?
Or yeah.
$16.80.
$16.80. And then from there, you have a shift differential of 8%. And so in the Ogden, Brigham City facilities, that's translates to $17.28 per hour for swing or grave. And what's that translate over to at Promontory?
$18.74 an hour.
Woo, that's like double what I make.
Right?
And then we do have another company that's doing a lot of hiring on A, B, C, and D shift in Ogden for Syneos Medical Care. Those are 12-hour shifts. You work 3 12s, and then you work a 6-hour shift on your 4th day, so you get 3.5 days off. And then we've got a lot more companies outside of there. We've actually have 510 openings across the board in the Ogden area. Woo! And someone did a bunch of dollar signs. Show me the money. Woo woo. That's another reason why I like Mondays, because we're working on our team's payroll, right? We're getting our payroll put together for Friday's paychecks, deposits. It's another reason why Monday's awesome. But yeah, so we've got 510 openings. This is like the third big tsunami of openings that we've seen since COVID. And this is really a good time for you as a job seeker or a potential job seeker to make your next career move, to find the next career that's a good fit for you, that gives you some growth or gives you the opportunity to have a better, schedule with your family, or maybe it's an income opportunity where you can make a little bit more, or a career opportunity where you have opportunity to move into some management positions. All of those things are up for grabs right now. There's just so many good spots available. And it's part of the tsunami of attrition. There's a national survey done. Over 56% of people in America are planning to make their next career move this year, which opens up the spot they left, right? Which gives you as a job seeker or potential job seeker the opportunity to fill in those spots that normally wouldn't be available. So be on the lookout. Give us a call. We'll do proper intake of what you're looking for, and then we'll align that with 2 or 3 really good opportunities and find the one that's going to be the best fit for you. By the way, 56% of the job seekers looking That's nobody on this Facebook Live. You guys are not in that group. Landon, don't give me that look.
I don't know about that. We keep talking about these different companies and all those amazing benefits, like the gyms, the cafeterias, those really nice meals.
You stop it. Stop it right now. Heidi
I'm
Heidi was getting poached on a Facebook Live the other day from one of our HR partners. Like right there on Facebook Live.
Steven, maybe you need to come up with, maybe a gym for the office in here that I can participate in so that, I don't have to go anywhere else for my gym.
I'm glad you mentioned that. I was going to send out an internal memo, but I'll do it here on Facebook Live. Officially today, we have a new gym program. It's absolutely free. In fact, we will pay you to go to our gym. Here's how it works. So, and you get to access it twice a day for 15 minutes. You'll get to run around the building in the block in some cases, and you can do that as many times as you want in 15 minutes, and it's paid. You don't even have to pay for the membership. We're paying you to run around the building for 15 minutes, twice a day.
Did you just come up with that on the fly?
No, I was going to send a memo out, but since Heidi mentioned it.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like every HR manager out there that's watching this is just like bowing their head in shame just a little bit here.
No, but Heidi, you're right. We do have a gym membership discount program with our health insurance.
We do.
So,
Paula was actually telling me about it as you were talking.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Paula.
I
Thanks
thought we couldn't do that anymore.
No, it's still a thing.
Really? When did it reactivate?
Yesterday.
Fantastic. So you don't know.
No, I think it was at the beginning of the year. But anyways, HR, your turn. You want to tell us? All right. So moving on. So that sums it up. Over 500 openings. On sites, you're free to stay or go. But Heidi's going to talk about maybe just a personal experience with Autoliv and airbags and what that means to her. We talk about retention efforts and having supervisors, really, help new hires get started and feel like they're part of the team. And one of the things we ask them to do is share their story, what brings them to Autoliv or Fresenius, et cetera, what keeps them. And there's a lot of neat stories out there. And Heidi has one of those neat stories. So Heidi, we're going to turn the mic over to you.
Put me on the spot a little bit there, Steven.
Sorry.
So I actually have a vested interest in Autoliv. I respect what they do. I love what they do. I've personally experienced what they do. So about 3 years ago, my husband and I and our little daughter, she was 1 at the time. She's 5 now. 4 now. 5 now? I don't know how old she is, to be honest with you. She was some age at the time, and she's some age now. And it was about 3 years ago. It was in 2018. And we got into a nasty car accident where we actually crossed lanes and then hit a ditch on impact. And when that first impact happened, the seatbelts in the vehicle failed. So that immediate impact and the seat buckle had actually burst. And so it didn't remain intact. And my daughter was anchored in, and the anchors had actually shattered on first impact. So she was knocked around the vehicle as well. And my husband not being secured in and my daughter not being secured in, we had actually rolled 4 times. So when the initial roll happened, we flipped front to back twice. And then we hit the top of a ditch and rolled down the incline twice. And when we landed on the side, which is the mud there that you see in the photo. We were actually on our sides there, but you can see in the photo the airbags that were deployed in the vehicle. And those airbags were not only in the front, but they were also on the sides. And because of that, my husband did break his back. I did shatter my arm, but we are here and alive. And because of the airbags in the vehicle, it saved our lives. It saved my daughter's life. And I truly believe in what Autoliv does. I think it has an amazing impact on the lives of others. When you go to work every day, when you're assembling these airbags to make sure that they can deploy properly, to make sure that in instances like this, we had our seatbelts failed, but our airbags did not fail us. And because of that, because of the stuff that Autoliv does every day, my life was saved. My husband's life was saved. My daughter's life was saved. I have a little 5-year-old now. She's running around. She doesn't even remember it because she was so young, but she's here with us because of this. And I truly believe that what you do at Autoliv matters. And to be able to work for a company like that, to be able to work somewhere where you are saving lives, and I honestly believe that you are saving lives, that is huge.
I'm looking at these photos, Heidi. I'm just dumbfounded.
It was pretty scary, and we were in no cell service, so we couldn't get a hold of dispatch. But I mean, thank goodness for the life-saving ability that you have to work over there at Autoliv. You can see the airbag right there deployed off to the side. That's what saved my life. And the airbag's on the other side that's there. We were, what you see on the top, that top flap that's up, we were actually had to be cut out of the vehicle. But because of those airbags, we were able to hang on till help could get to us.
Wow. Well, I thank you for sharing your story, Heidi. That's just you can't underscore what the end user experiences from the production out at Autoliv. Like, your job really does matter out there because you're actually saving people's lives.
I mean, for real.
You're included. Wow. Well, thank you for sharing that. That's, I got in a car accident myself a few years ago, and auto bags were not made by Autoliv. They were made by another company. And I hit 6 deer and with my family in the car at 80 miles an hour. Yes, the speed limit was 80. And airbags did not deploy. And luckily I was the only one hurt. But yeah, they matter. It would have been nice to land into a fluffy airbag and not into my steering wheel.
Well, if airbags weren't there, it was likely that one of us would have been ejected from the vehicle, or that my daughter, because she was being tossed around the vehicle, she likely would have sustained some major injuries by bashing into a window or something. But because of the airbags in the vehicle, she sustained no injuries. I had a shattered arm. My arm broke in 9 places. I now have a bar in there, and I can tell when it's about to storm because it starts to ache.
Wow.
And then my husband, he just broke his back, but he luckily didn't need surgery because he was kept pretty still during the rollover. He wasn't knocked around too terribly much. So it was just the initial impact that broke his back. But because of the airbags, he's able to walk.
Wow. All right. Well, on that note, thank you, Heidi, for sharing your story. Thank you, everybody, for sharing, your passion thank you for really helping our associates get a preview of what to expect coming out to Autoliv. You've got great people like Landon and Allie that'll be there to take care of you on site. You've got people like Atisha and Heidi that are there to greet you in the branch and to get you through the hiring process. And, we hope you'll consider Autoliv as one of your, many considerations out there for making your next career move. And I hope you'll definitely consider Elwood and help us get you to your next home. All right. Well, guys, thank you.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
And welcome to the team, Allie.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see you guys. Take care.
Bye.